empezar a largarte otra vez, ¿no?
Llevas creyendo toda tu vida. Por eso hicimos...
¿A qué pasa? ¿Que ahora te doy miedo? Estos días, entre tanto evento.
Pues mira...
Si mis padres se enteran, no hay manera de que nos vayamos a vivir juntas, ¿te enteras?
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this brand new series with you guys, and it's actually called Past Lies in English, and the original translation will be Las Largas Sombras. Yes, this series is super intense and is 100% worth the watch because the lesbian couples that are in there is definitely giving what it's supposed to give. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as well if you guys are actually watching the series and what is your personal opinion on it. So let's get right into further detail and actually speak about everything that is happening between Rita and Candela. So the story is basically about a group of women whose stable and successful lives are suddenly shaken by the discovery of the remains of one of their high school classmates who disappeared on a school trip to Mallorca 20 years earlier. You can watch it on Disney Plus, and also, if I'm not mistaken, you can rent it on Amazon if I'm not 100% mistaken. Once again, it's a Spanish series with translations and subtitles available. Yeah, so basically that is the plot of the series. Rita is a movie director and returns to her hometown after almost 25 years to sell her mother's house. She actually ends up going with her girlfriend to help her with everything, with the moving, with the selling the house, the whole process, and also to be there as a support system for her. And then on the other hand, we have Candela. Candela is a successful lawyer that still lives in her hometown, Mallorca, and has built a successful career for herself. And she's also single, and she's still very hurt with everything that happened between her and Rita, because she still feels like Rita did her wrong by the fact that she just disappeared out of her life and just returned like nothing happened after 25 years. And she still feels like there's a lot that needs to be clarified between them, especially if you actually see how their relationship has developed. So when Rita returns to her hometown, she's not ready to see her group of friends because she still feels like there's a lot that has been happening since they discovered the body of their classmate, of course. And she just feels still very hurt about how everything, played out in their friendship, and just how the whole situation with her and Candela as well. So she kind of tried to keep her distance from her friend group. But of course, her friends keep coming to her, telling her, hey, let's hang out. And of course, Rita's girlfriend is like, yes, why don't you go and hang out with your friends? I would like to meet them and all of that. So that's how Rita actually end up getting close to her group friends again. And then when she and Candela finally reconnected again, of course, Candela wasn't very happy to see Rita because of how everything played out between them when they were younger, like 25 years ago. So when Candela saw Rita, she wasn't very happy. And then, of course, as time progresses, Candela approached basically Rita and told her, hey, me and you, we need to have a conversation, and I don't feel like you should keep avoiding me because you know exactly that you left me hanging, and you knew that at that time I loved you, and I know you think that I had something to do with the disappearance of course, the classmate, and I didn't do anything to her because all I ever did was want to be with you and to protect our love affair that we had when we were younger. So Rita at the beginning thought that Candela had something to do with it, but later on it was clarified that as far as it stands, that Candela actually didn't do anything to the girl, so that's something very positive. But during this whole situation, one of the friend group members also, she ended up also getting eliminated some way somehow. So now there's a whole mystery behind what also happened to her, and Rita is really going through it. So Rita's girlfriend has also decided to leave before this whole incident happened, and basically told her like, you have a lot to figure out here when it comes to your city, your friends, and I can see that you and Candela has basically unfinished business, and I don't want to stand in between y'all. So I will be in London working, and I will be home waiting for you, and if you want to come back, the doors will be open. And I feel like that move from basically Rita's girlfriend was something very mature from her side, because she knew that Rita still had a lot to heal from and to understand in order to see if Rita really wants to be with her in the future. So after Rita's girlfriend left, Rita and Candela started to get close again. So basically Rita reached out to Candela for them to speak basically just to help figure out what really happened with the two people, the two friends that got eliminated in this case. So then now currently they are going through a whole investigation process, just trying to figure things out. But during this whole situation of them just trying to figure out what really happened, Candela is kind of being there for Rita, because Rita, she doesn't like to be alone. She's afraid of being alone. But Candela also, at the other hand, she's afraid to get close to Rita again, because she know once all of this is over, Rita is gonna go back to her life in London, and of course Candela, she's gonna stay once again behind and just be heartbroken again. Because if you can see how the storyline actually plays out, you can actually see that Candela really, really, with all her heart, since they were young, like she really loved Rita. She always wanted to be with Rita for her whole life, and she always made it very clear. But Rita, on the other hand, she has a lot of uncertainties in her life, and she didn't see herself at some point only being with Candela for the rest of her life, because she wasn't very sure about everything that was going on, which is totally understandable. But Candela always knew from the beginning that she wanted to be with Rita, because you guys can actually see it when they showcase how the whole situation between them developed, that Candela was 100% invested in Rita, and she was willing to do anything and everything basically to protect their relationship and their feelings for one another. So after that, they actually end up going to the beach together, and they went out for drinks, and they end up hooking up. But at the same time, there's still a lot that needs to be figured out between them, because you can see there's still a lot of hurt, there's still a lot of confusion, because at the same time they're still trying to figure out what happened to their friends. They are still trying to figure out what's going to happen once all of this is over. And of course we can also see that Rita is starting to basically fall back into Candela's hands as well. And you can see Candela is also now opening herself again to Rita. So I know this situation is not easy for them both, as you can see. That's why I always say, if you guys would like to know the full details, once again, please go to Disney Plus, tap in Past Lives, and there you guys will find the full episodes. Each episode is almost an hour long. That's why I said it's a long series, but it's 100% worth the watch, because the main characters, in this case Rita, I will consider the main character, is a lesbian, and she has a girlfriend, but she's having a complicated situation with her ex-girlfriend that she hasn't seen over 25 years. So I will highly recommend you all to go ahead and go watch it. I will definitely be doing a part 2, because like I said, currently Rita and Candela, they reconnected, but they are still going through that phase of trying to understand what's really going on between them, because of everything that's going on. Yes, guys, this series is so intense, it's so good, and they get a lot of camera time, and that's one thing that I really am enjoying so far. I'm currently on episode 4. I would highly keep you guys updated, because this series, like I said, is 100% worth the watch. And let me tell you, Candela is really in love with Rita, and she's not afraid to show it. That's just the way she put her ego and her pride aside to get close to Rita again is just amazing. And you can also see that Rita, at some point, she was afraid of Candela, but she's finally letting that part of her go and just seeing what can happen between them. So I'm super excited to see the development of their relationship. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Please let me know your thoughts, and I hope I see you guys again at part 2 of this review. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Until the next video, and goodbye.